Bill? Is there something I can... What can I do you for, Bill?
Nothing.
Oh, we got audio.
Fee fi fiddly yay, fee fi fiddly yay. Bill? Talk to me. What ails you? What ails you, kid?
Like, well, this is uncomfortable.
Wow.
Cats are weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, cats are weird.
your dogs are weird shit too.
How do you refresh the page? Options. Refresh.
Hey, Bill, can I help you? You're scratching up the wrong tree, cat. Yeah.
He's like, but look at my anus.
Get away from me with that thing. You had to make it weird, Jesse. Look at my hand.
Oh, I made it weird. It wasn't Bill. Jeez.
That's quite the poor Nick.
Your face is quite the poor, Nick.
I really know what that means.
Shut up.
Bleh.
Wah.
Remember, there's audio.
Oh yeah, it picks up everything.
Yeah, it does. We should probably just start, huh?
Huh?
Friday, I'm off work again. The kids' bucket. I think I'm going to.
Once again, it picks up everything.
Oh, when are you working from home this week?
Tomorrow.
Nice. Anyway, I think I'm going to try to work on a song for football juice, just in case the Cowboys beat the Patriots, and we can unveil it next week. Alicia's coming to town to watch that game.
Oh yeah, for your Friendsgiving.
Yeah, that's pretty much why we're doing it, so we can watch the game and eat a bunch of food.
I'm not going to be there.
Oh, I figured. Probably it's tougher when you have kids and stuff.
Uh-huh. Brianne's like, well, we could go or whatever, but the kids wouldn't do well with the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told that to Emily, and she's like, "You're gonna bring the kids?" I was like, I guess not. So what's our matchup looking like? Fuck face.
Oh yeah, yeah, you miserable kid. Let's figure this out. Oh, Lamar Jackson versus Russell Wilson. That's
A win for me. Yep.
yeah, no.
Good call.
Zeke and Fournette, Singletary, McCaffrey against New Orleans. That sucks. That sucks. It sucks. We should talk about this on the podcast, not right now.
Well, we technically are a podcast.
Oh well, we should do the thing.
We're simulcasting. All right, you ready?
Yeah, bitch, I was born ready.
Mm.
What?
Jason Bourne ready?
The website keeps like flash refreshing. It's fucking. Hey, Juice fucking Nation, what's up?
Wow, what's up?
Starting off with a bang. That fist bump in the air, Jesse, kind of startled me a little.
It was just it was a wave of the hand.
Dude, I'm enjoying this, like, no microphone thing because I can do whatever I want with my damn hands. And I can, like, sit forward, I can lean back, I can kick my legs up. It's great. I don't know, I
and
like
the only
it.
thing that
You've got-
suffers is the audio quality and the listenability of this.
Yeah.
Which is the whole point of the whole damn thing.
Yeah, see, you just gotta talk a little louder. Or sit closer. You've got
You need to back up
You've got...
because I can't level anything if you're sitting inside the microphone
But my drink
and I'm
is
blocked
here.
by a screen.
Yeah, this'll be better.
There you go.
Your face needs to back up, Jesse. Shit, that's what I should have said.
Yeah, well, you didn't.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing, guy?
I'm good. I see you are... I see what you're drinking there.
White Claw.
Yeah.
Black cherry.
Belch. Excuse me.
It's the Breakfast Champions. I heard in the South that like guys chug these all the time. This is
That's
a
what you
thing.
said last week.
Well, I'm saying it again.
Yeah.
Just, I'm going to say it every week. I have one of these.
Is that brought to you by anybody or anything?
Oh, black cherry. That reminds me of something else.
Yeah?
Black cherry. You know,
Yeah.
rhymes with.
Yeah? What is like...
Let's go back. Okay.
Hey.
It's been gone for a while.
Yeah. Oh, good. Jesse.
It was a burner.
Yeah, so I was at a bar in Cedar Rapids watching the Cowboys game. Actually, this bar was sweet because there were TVs everywhere that had like every game that was on.
Same with what?
Oh, Bushwood?
Country Club?
Cedar Rapids? No, it's a sports bar, man. It was sweet.
Bushwood Country Club?
Is it? Is that the? I don't know if that's the right place.
Look up Bushwood Country Club and see what comes up.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
It is Bushwood.
Don't.
Country Club.
Yeah. Jeez.
Is it like Caddyshack or something? It is Caddyshack.
Yeah. That was the joke.
Oh man. So anyway, I was watching the Cowboys game, and then like towards the end of the second quarter, I look over, and the Broncos are beating the Vikings 20-0.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry, but just having lost to the Vikings, I was laughing my ass off, Jesse.
Yeah, I wasn't.
No, I know. I know. I believe at one point it was said, "Oh man, poor Jesse," and I went, "I fucking love it."
I'll tell you one thing about that game. The first half, I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah. Yep.
The second half, I was a big old fan of.
What happened? Because it was 27 unanswered points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
All right.
So the first half was just like we
Yeah,
couldn't
quite.
stop anything. We couldn't do anything. It was miserable. We looked like shit. There was penalties everywhere. Like I couldn't believe what was happening in front of my eyes. There was like 2 or 3 like turnovers on kickoffs or something, like punts or kickoffs. And I was irate. I was on top of my couch screaming at the television, like because the kids weren't around. It was great because I could use all my vocabulary, and I made sure to do it. I was so pissed off at halftime. I was like, "Fuck this!" I went and got Burger King.
Yeah, that's what you were
I
saying.
ate it all. Actually, by the time I got back, all right, by the time I got back to the game after a trip to Burger King, which is just down the street, mind you, we had already come back from halftime and scored a touchdown.
Yeah, it's great. Like I was really invested and involved in watching the Cowboys game. I went through a whirlwind of emotions through that game, by the way, from kickoff to finish. And then I look back over and it's like fucking I don't even know what it was. It was tied at one point or something, but it was just insane. I forgot what I was going with.
It was laundry detergent.
Nice.
Turned into laundry detergent at one point.
I'm sure there was a laundry detergent commercial.
I'm sure there was. Sorry. I mean, we have to say that word literally all the time. Literally. All the time. I don't even know why I'm saying these words. I should be saying that word.
What
Because I said
word?
literally. Tied.
Oh.
So I don't really want to make that a thing. So I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah. Shouldn't have, man.
Anyway, what happened was, yeah, we came back and could basically do no wrong. Although we did fuck up a little bit, a couple times there, like still, but like even at the very end of that game, like it came down to the very last snap. Like in Fant,
Yeah,
Brandon
Brandon Allen had
Allen threw
240
it.
yards, a touchdown, and an interception.
Yeah, Brandon Allen threw it too fast for Fant. And Fant couldn't catch it. Didn't catch it. Like went right through his hands, and that was the end of the game. And we won 27-23. It was fucking bananas. It was the first in the last 5 years, teams that were down 20 plus points by halftime were 0-99, and now they're 1-99.
That's pretty fun.
It's the first time being down 20 plus points by halftime, someone's come back and won a game.
Wait, not the Patriots at the Super Bowl? Wasn't that like 35-3? Or
Was
27
that
to
more than
3?
5 years ago?
What's that?
I don't know. Was it more than 5 years ago? It's just in the last 5 years.
Yeah, it was back when the Patriots beat the Falcons.
You can't do it.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Apparently not. There's people who look at these things for a living.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
I'm
alright?
curious
I'm just
though
going
now.
off that. I didn't go back and look at every game.
I know.
It's
Now-
been a stat that's been thrown around. Right? William? No, you're thinking of Matt Ryan, who was up.
Oh, it was
38.
21-3 at halftime.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Well,
I was wrong.
good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, Brienne.
What is happening?
Please don't tell me she's printing something right now.
So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What a
wait.
sliz.
Oh, I also.
Not Brienne.
I'm-
Oh, that was.
Yeah. Hold on. Which your turn? Which your turn? You stupid bitch. I am drinking. In case you're wondering.
I am wondering.
Oh, good. I'm glad you asked, Jesse.
I just figured it was some sort of whiskey.
I'm drinking Cedar
Cedar Ridge.
Cedar Ridge Iowa Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Oh, nice. They put Iowa in there. Cedar Ridge is.
Batch number 400.
They handwrite it?
No, they're fancy. Iowa corn bourbon from our home amidst the world's most fertile soil. Each handcrafted batch of our whiskey takes on the character of Iowa's people, land and climate, so fake and cold. For the best bourbon, go straight to the heart of the corn country. Crafted of 74% family farmed corn and fermented and distilled off grade. Blah blah blah. Okay, it's corn whiskey. Whatever. It's good. I like it. You want to try some? You want to try some?
No, thank you.
You want to try some, Bill? Bill, where you at? Bill, drink some whiskey.
Yo, where you at, dog?
Brandy, you want to try some?
I started playing
Emily, do you
Trover
wanna drink
versus the
some?
Universe.
Yeah, VR.
No, just regular.
How is
Just
it?
to test it out from over there because I got a wireless controller.
Oh yeah. How is it with the controller? Because I want to try it with the controller over a keyboard.
The controller, like I started to play it once on VR with just the things when I was just sitting there, and it didn't work nearly as well.
It's not
like,
great.
No, you can still play it VR, but just with a controller instead of the hand toggles.
Okay.
But the VR, the hand toggle thing. Well, even one of the opening screens says this game is best played with a controller.
Yeah, I
And it
saw
says you little
that.
peanut.
Yeah, I saw that, but I use a keyboard and mouse, but I want to get a controller for it. But my brother's telling me that I can use a PlayStation controller with it since it's Steam. But everything I've seen, it says Xbox controller or like a computer controller.
Well, you see that little dongle that I have sitting in there? That's my Xbox 360 wireless thing. And
Yeah.
I had, like, that is just, like, something I bought from China for, like, $3, like, a long time ago. And it still works. I don't know how.
But you're using your Xbox 360 controller?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet, man.
All right, let's talk about this fucking bitch back here so that we can.
Yeah, I
do
better
something
pull
else.
up my dude.
Where's my dude?
I know my dude.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Hey, we're back. Who's your mammoth?
I'm going Dak Prescott, man. He's pretty much shown that he's the reason why we're winning. Which he and Zeke go back and forth year to year on like the reason why they're winning. He had 444 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he fucking killed it, man. He's been looking great this season. There were a couple of down games that he had that I didn't mind because it meant we were gonna get him cheaper. For the last few weeks against decent defenses, he's been playing really well.
I mean, if you say cheaper, you mean like maybe $1 million or $2 million off.
Yeah.
He's gonna cost a lot of money.
I know. I've got a coworker that's been telling me he's not a $30 million quarterback or even a $20 million quarterback. But this is also a guy who firmly believes that the greatest team of all time and that cannot be beat is the Patriots. He's from Boston.
Ugh.
Yeah.
He's spoiled.
Yeah.
Another thing is though, like, whether you think he's worth $33 million or not, he's gonna get $33 million.
Yeah. Like.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like that's just what quarterbacks are getting if they've had any success whatsoever.
He's
Like,
looked
think about
really good
Wentz
this season, man.
and Goff. They
both
just get
Wentz
that
and
money.
Goff kind of suck. When this season anyway, Goff more than Wentz. Goff hasn't looked good this season at all.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get that money. He's gonna get that money.
On the season, Dak is actually the passing yard leader through 11 weeks, and he has 21 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. I don't like that 9 interceptions bit. I wonder what Kirk O'Differ's Cousins has.
It's interesting because my man of the hour is Kirk O'Differ's Cousins. After a shit first half with like 26 yards of total offense or something, Jumpstep posted about it. They came back to win the game. 319 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 82.9% completion rating, and 133.2 passer rating.
He has 2,756 yards, 21 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
I would have figured he'd have more interceptions.
Did you see that thing on Bleacher Report?
Mm-mm.
They were like, they showed 2 sets of stats, and then they said, click on who do you think, or try to guess who you think these people are, or whatever. And it was, are you gonna look for it?
No.
It was Cousins stats next to Russell Wilson stats, and they were like identical.
Russell Wilson's, I figured, would have better numbers.
They're like identical, but with the caveat that
Aaron Rodgers only has 17 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
But he also has less. He has like 100 less yards. No, what did I say? O'Differis had
2,756 or something.
Oh, he has more yards than Aaron Rodgers.
But yeah, he should. But
I'm looking at Wilson.
But anyway, Kirk Cousins has played 1 less game than Wilson.
We have Wilson. Yeah, 27-37, 23 touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
Yeah, so like him and Cousins have almost the same identical numbers. But like I said, Kirk's played 1 more game than Wilson because Kirk's just in his bye week now, which is pretty crazy if you think about it.
And then Lamar Jackson's 34, 59, 25 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. But he also runs the fuck out of it.
Like, people are getting mad about Kirk Cousins and the MVP thing or whatever. But if he's putting up the same numbers as Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson is like a lock, or at least the top 1
Look
or 2
at you
for
switching
MVP.
your field. Yeah,
All I'm saying is like it's not totally out of the realm of. I thought it was too until I saw those stats. I'm like, oh.
Everything I keep
makes
seeing
sense.
is like between Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
and it's kind of foolish to even have the conversation until week 17.
No, but I mean, it's gonna end up being one of those 2.
Probably.
I feel like. And at this point, I feel like it's Lamar Jackson.
I would even put I would put Dak as like a distant 5th in the race. I don't think he would be the MVP. He's the MVP of the Cowboys, but also maybe it's also Travis Frederick. Since we've had Frederick back, Dak has played better.
I would put 5 people in the top. Oof, this is gonna be hard. 5 people in the top.
Lamar.
5.
In no particular order.
I can put it in order.
Oh.
I'll go Lamar, then Wilson, then CMC, then Dalvin Cook, and then Kirk Cousins.
Oh, you're going the MVP race, not quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I could just as easily.
I'm
because
going to be biased and
Wilson,
put Dak over
Dak.
Kirk Cousins.
And yeah, you're free to do that.
But that's just because I wouldn't put two Vikings in the top 5. But I think Dalvin Cook is definitely deserving of being up there. I would consider putting Christian McCaffrey at the top, man. But also we're always so like fickle, man. They have one bad week and we're just like, nah. We're gonna switch to someone else who had a good week.
Yeah, I mean that's what they do. But
yeah, I'm still thinking it's gonna be Russell Wilson. I got him at my number 1. I think Lamar Jackson's still going to fall back to earth, man.
Well, maybe, but he hasn't so far. It's like that's what everyone kept saying about Patrick Mahomes last year, and it never happened. And then he embarrassed the Patriots, who were tops of the league like for how long, until they played somebody. But he took Lamar Jackson took down the Patriots. It was nuts.
Yeah,
it was bananas.
Maybe the Cowboys will do that.
Hey, they better if they got a top 5 player in the MVP race, right? Just saying.
You're such a bitch. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh, I won again in the Vampire League.
Yeah, you did.
Against Badonkagronk, who, by the way, sorry Badonkagronk, I gotta say this because it's been said, that was like the unbeatable person.
Yeah. I get texted by Danielle every week about how you are going to be unbeatable, but this is what I told her last year in low, and it's a different league, sure. In low, everybody thought Hines was unbeatable. Like I thought that everybody did, but it just like if you're in the championship and someone is playing you in the championship, and just it's that 1 week where none of your players do anything, or week 16 and people are being rested for it, like that, you never know, man.
I was pissed off in low league, by the way. Oh wait, to finish up, I took Christian McCaffrey and gave her Raheem Mostert, who I had to pick up
really
off the waiver wire because there was an injury to one of my players and I had to drop someone and pick someone up quick, and he was still on the wire.
Man, this Vampire League is dirty. If you, it's like, but again, we all signed on for it.
Listen to her lineup. All right, she had Dalvin Cook, CMC, and Derrick Henry, and Amari Cooper.
You didn't take Cook?
No, because I didn't want to jinx it. And he's on a bye. I didn't want to jinx it. That's like straight up jinx right there. I'm not doing it. She had Dalvin Cook, CMC, Derrick Henry, Amari Cooper, Chris Godwin, and Odell Beckham Jr., who's on the bench because he sucks.
Jesus Christ!
But that was her draft.
Yeah,
I think maybe not Godwin, but all those other people you had to draft.
That's pretty good. It's a shame that you beat her in fantasy this week, and my team is going to crush the Patriots this week. God, I hope I'm not. I'm only talking this up because she's coming to town and we're going to watch the game again.
Much like Santa Claus. You said that you were going to make some roster moves so that you would make my team and your team you catch up a little bit.
No, but it give me close a little ground 3 points.
Yeah, so now the projection is 118.5 to 101.5. So,
hey man,
stranger things have happened.
Yeah, maybe Christian McCaffrey will get turf toe on the first play.
But honestly, if you look at this, it's very close. But I've never seen my team here ranked. You know how they have position ranks in here?
Did you take that from me, please? Thank you.
You know, they have position ranks for all your players as a matchup versus the other person. So mine go 1.
Excuse me, it's gross.
Position rank 1, okay, and this is going from quarterback and then running back, and then 10, who is Leonard Fournette, and then 1, 1, 5, 2, 3, 3, 5.
Are you talking? Okay, so is this ranking in the league? I let me pull this up.
Position rank
for in fantasy.
Yeah.
I want to pull mine up. I really like my team name and my picture, and it's a shame, and that's why I really hope I beat you this week because it's Buffy the Jesse Slayer. I just think it would work really well.
I'm only in second place in my division.
Yeah, you're the Vampire League though. That's the Vampire, and you're in second place. That's impressive. I'm 2-9. I cannot buy a win, man. Man, how do I get to? Where's matchup? God, I hate this shit. The fantasy cast? Just say matchup, you stupid bitch.
It usually does. I don't know. I couldn't find it either. It took me a little bit.
Well, now there's an ad. Okay. Okay. I don't see what you're seeing. Man, I hate ESPN.
What are you looking at?
I'm trying to find what you're finding. You have a 60% win probability.
The numbers are just numbers, man.
Did you start comparing yet verbally? Like my quarterback is Russell
No.
Wilson, yours is Lamar Jackson.
Yep. And it says I have the advantage.
I think that's fairly even. The Russell Wilson's going against Philly's defense, which isn't great, but you're also going against Rams defense, which
Let's just keep in mind, all right, that I have the advantage in everything except for tight end because I have Austin Hooper, who's probably not going to play, and defense because you have the Bills playing Denver and I have the Steelers playing Cincinnati.
yeah, Cincinnati's not good. The Steelers defense is pretty good.
Everything else I have a edge on.
Nah, motherfucker, Jarvis Landry is gonna come out. I don't. I have to have him because of bye weeks and injuries, which now I think I'm gonna have to go out and find a better wide receiver.
Yeah, I have.
John Brown could go off.
I have some people on bye week too, though.
Oh, and I lost
Yeah.
Marlon Mack to injury. That didn't help.
I have Travis Kelce on bye week.
Oh,
And
yeah, because you said you're probably not gonna have a tight end because you don't want to drop one of them, right?
right, exactly. And I didn't want to drop anybody else on my team.
That's fair.
But if I win, then I have to take somebody from your team. But it'll be negligible at that point, you know. So I have Leonard Fournette and Christian McCaffrey as my starting running backs, with Aaron Jones as my flex.
Okay, what gives me
Then I
what?
have Mike Thomas and DJ Chark as my starting wide receivers.
Aaron Jones is going against the Niners. That's helpful.
Right.
CMC is going against
New Orleans.
New Orleans,
Who actually, they're saying that New Orleans is like the number 4 rush defense or something.
but they most likely won't have Marshawn Lattimore. So I don't know if but then I guess that just opens up their passing game, not
Which
their run
Christian
game.
McCaffrey is also a big
Yeah,
part of.
but Marshawn Lattimore isn't going to cover Christian McCaffrey.
Well, I just assume that like Christian McCaffrey's going to get his points regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Like in
I
some
kind
way,
of hate how much they feed him the fucking ball.
Well, you think he's going to get? It's like they're using him like David Johnson was used in Arizona, but that's not always a good thing because David Johnson just started to get injured.
Yeah.
After that.
Do you think? I think they should have traded him before the deadline, but I think this is his last season with the Cardinals. Why wouldn't they just go with Chase Edmonds and now Kenyon Drake?
Yeah, and have a committee back there.
They could trade David Johnson for a third round pick with the money that they owe him.
Yeah, and I mean, if he could potentially be an absolute steal for some team out there.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Man, it's crazy to see Brandon Cooks on the on free agents, but it's also because their pass game sucks.
You know what's really weird? I think is that Will Dissly is still one of the like top rated tight ends out there, and
He's on IR.
He's been on IR since like week 5.
David Njoku was activated from IR today.
Yup.
Gross. I wonder Marlon Mack's going to be out several weeks. I wonder if I should just drop his ass.
What?
Marlon Mack? Supposed to be out several weeks.
Why would you? Yeah, but why would you drop him?
I need a fucking player to drop.
Why do you need to drop a player?
Because I don't trust playing Jarvis Landry.
You could trade me Darren Waller. I'll give you Kareem Hunt.
Oh. No. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing anything. Lineup saves.
Why are you so mad?
I'm not. I got beat by Jelmstep this week by 7 points. He was texting me about it. He was like, I'm afraid you're going to come back. And I honestly, at that point, I've given up hope in Pro Football Juice. I do want to beat you this week just because I
Sure.
don't want you to take Zeke from me. I could bench Zeke, but that's not my style. I'm not gonna do that.
Would I take Zeke though? I'll just check your team. I'm taking all these. I'm taking like number one running backs. I don't need any more
It's
running
too bad
backs.
you can't trade him. Is the trade deadline passed? The
No,
trade
there's
deadline
no
on our
trade
low
deadline.
league passed.
No, there's no trade deadline here. I don't think, unless if there's. I don't think so anyway. But here, okay, so you know, like everybody that I played in beat besides Mike, because I took Mike Thomas week 1 or whatever, has had better running backs than wide receivers, right? So, and I picked up DJ Chark off the wire.
Yeah, my wide receiver situation isn't great.
So yeah, exactly. So I was toying with the idea instead of taking CMC, taking Amari Cooper from
I hate that Jeremy traded you Lamar Jackson.
a lot of people I think do. Yeah.
He even hates it.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, but it's like Lamar Jackson. It was Lamar Jackson, Travis Kelce, and who was the other one? I can't remember.
It wasn't just for them like Brady and Sonny Michelle.
Oh, I have Sony Michelle.
Okay.
So it was Sony Michelle, Travis Kelce, and Lamar Jackson for Emmanuel Sanders, Tyrell Williams, and he
just traded Tyrell Williams.
yeah, and 2 other players, which I can't remember at this point. And then he dropped Golden Tate, who I then also picked up. But I had to drop. That's who I had to drop to get to pick up Raheem Mostert, and then I traded him to Badonka Gronk for CMC.
I'm pretty sure that trade is what is gonna make you win this thing.
Definitely.
Because you had Brady
me.
as your quarterback. Dude, I even remember earlier in the season I offered you a trade Russell Wilson for somebody and you turned that shit down? Oh, it was Russell Wilson for Mike Thomas.
I think I ended up being all right on that.
You declined it. Yeah. Wilson's a good quarterback to have.
Well, here's the thing. So here's my bench. You want to hear it?
Yeah, dog.
Kareem Hunt's on my bench. Terry McLaurin, who actually kind of sucks now with Dwayne Haskins. He was amazing. With
Oh, we
Case
should
Keenum.
talk about that story after that.
Jordan Howard, Saquon Barkley, Travis Kelce, and Sony Michelle.
You gonna trade me
I
somebody?
pretty much have a starting lineup on my bench. It's crazy. Saquon Barkley, I'm sitting because he's playing the Bears, but now that I look at it,
Anyway, did you see the?
I should put him in instead of Aaron Jones.
You see the video of Haskins talking to his offensive line of what he can do to make that
they were
help
just
them or
like-
whatever, and they're just laughing at him and ignoring him. That team is fucked, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
God.
That one.
Oh
hey.
nothing.
Man.
Oh, it's a grill cover, not a cat. I thought there was a cat outside trapped under the grill cover. It's not. Anyway.
If it was, who cares? It's not one of mine.
Yeah.
Puh.
Yeah, man.
You see that keg over there?
You got a keg?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
It's a Tall Grass Brewing keg that used to have Buffalo Sweat with vanilla bean in it. And so
Yeah.
that's like worth money maybe now because that brewery doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh. So that's just an empty keg?
Mhm.
Where'd you get it?
I bought it with money.
Nice, man.
Not the keg itself, but like keg with beer in it. It was from a long time ago.
Oh.
Because I had it in my Keyser or whatever. I should go get the deposit back. I have a like $50 deposit down for kegs like that I was rotating through and at High B liquor. But since I don't have a Keyser anymore,
Yeah,
might as
but
well get that
now.
deposit back.
But does that mean you have to
Oh
trade
shit,
that
that's
in?
right. I'd have to turn that. Oh, that thing's gonna cost me $50. I'll deal with this offline.
Yeah. No, we gotta figure this out now, man. Oh, did you open up another one? Or is that you're still your first one?
That's my first one.
Motherfucker, I'm working on it, and that first pour was not light. Catch up.
That's what the big tomato said to the little one.
Nice. Nice. I may want McDonald's on the way home.
Already? It's like
Or Burger
we're
King.
only halfway in.
I've been I was off today. I started drinking at 12:05.
Burger King, eat fresh.
Wait.
That's
Burger King. Eat fresh.
What else happened this week?
Yeah.
Oh!
Talking about this for a long time. No,
we
wait,
haven't
no, wait,
talked
no,
about
wait,
the
no.
fight that happened on Thursday.
No, but I want to go back to, you said you lost to, you said you lost to Jeremy in
Pro football, but
games.
I beat my brother
lost-
in low.
I lost to Jeremy in low.
Oh.
And,
yeah, he's 10-1, that bitch.
well, here's the thing that made me mad about it. Like, my team didn't show up. Like, it's shown up and scored piss loads of points. Like, the last 2 weeks, and then I didn't even break 100 this week.
So I actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. Sorry, Jeremy jumps up. I'm gonna go over your team real quick. So he has Lamar Jackson, which is one of the reasons why he's winning. And Chris Godwin, who hasn't done anything in a little bit, but he's also a good receiver.
Mm-hmm.
McCaffrey, excuse me, is the reason also he's winning.
Well, McCaffrey and Jackson.
But then the rest of it is Darius Geis, Ryan Griffin, Debo Samuel on the bench,
Hey,
Golden Tate,
Griffin.
Carlos Hyde, Emmanuel Sanders, Jonu Smith, tight end. And then he's got the Niners
That guy even
defense.
play?
But he's
So-
starting Atlanta's defense over Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I got a D for my grade against him because I only scored 85.4 points and he scored 137. But
Jesus.
here's the thing, like Lamar Jackson scored 43 points.
Your team should be better.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you've got Breeze, Amari Cooper, Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson did have a tough matchup with Jalen Ramsey.
But I have
But then you've
Amari
also got
Cooper.
Todd Gurley, who hasn't really done much this season.
Well, Tyreek Hill, who got injured
Yeah.
immediately.
Yep, after what, 6 plays?
Minnesota's defense. I mean,
Metcalf.
I'm not very good in because I have Ebron as my tight end, but like on my bench, I had Derrick Henry on my bench, right? Because he would have been in definitely.
Yeah.
But if you go back a couple weeks with like my matchups, like last week I scored 167 points. The week before that I scored 143 points. Both of those scores would have beat him this week. The week before that 121. By the way, 137 before that. By the way,
sucks.
when I scored 121, I got beat by Bianca Gronk because she scored 141.
Oh, man. Jump Step finally took the...
I got effed.
Wait, nope. Sorry. Okay, in low league, my record is 4-7.
Mhm.
I have the most points with 1430, and Jump Step is 10-1. He has 1408. But again, I'm 4-7.
Yeah, I'm 5-6.
Hate it.
I'm in 6th place, so I'm like right on the cusp of missing the playoffs.
Yeah, but if Scott loses and I win, I think I'm in the playoffs. But then I have to
But
keep
I'm on
winning.
the end, because it's only 6 teams, right?
8 teams.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah, I
playing
kinda-
Alex, who's 7-4. He's in 3rd place, so we'll see what happens.
Years back, I changed it where it was 8 teams because I think it's more fun when more teams are in the playoffs. Playoffs.
I still have a chance. But
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook isn't in this week, which kind of sucks.
I have to win out, I think, to make the playoffs.
Oof, he's projected to beat me 124 to 92.
I'm projected to beat Seth, I think, by like 60 points. My matchup is... Ooh, yeah, that's why. He's got Kyler Murray, Tyler Lockett, who's questionable, Julio Jones, who's questionable, David Montgomery. That's not bad, but he hasn't switched out Kenyon Drake or Kyle Rudolph.
Oh, yeah, I also have Minnesota's defense, who's on a bye right now, so I think I have something in the works to try to fix that. But, and Tyreek Hill's questionable now, so I don't know what's happening with him. Man, I have a fucking great team.
What do you think about this? For those who picked up Jonathan Williams on waiver, what do you think about the Colts running back situation? Because Wilkins was on the injury report, but now
What about
he's
Naeem
removed.
Hines?
Yeah, see, they have a 3 running back committee. So I guess
I don't think
if you have any of them, do you start any of them?
maybe Hines, but I think it's kind of a risk.
Yeah, Jonathan Williams had a really good game last week with Marlon Mack out.
Hines isn't great.
Danielle, listen up. This is kind of mainly for you. I need you to beat Scott, and I need to win. So listen up. I mean, I know you got Hines. That's one of the reasons why I'm having this conversation.
I know you have. Oh, I wish that his number was 57.
That's
Call him
good.
Heinz 57.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Okay. Le'Veon Bell has had 5 random human growth hormone tests in 10 weeks. I don't care what the league, because these come down from the league, from what I understand. I don't give a shit what they say. These things are not fucking random.
Oh no, not at all.
Remember that kicker that got like?
Wasn't it Vinatieri or was it
It was
Pat McAfee?
no. I mean, Pat McAfee might have a similar story, but like, there's like a kicker who was like a today kicker who just like was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh, Butker.
Oh, was it?
I thought it was Harrison Butker after he kicked that field goal.
Oh yeah. Like it's not. I mean, it's not random. They
No.
pick people out. It's
Dude,
ridiculous.
the NFL is dirty as shit. Like that fucking cap shit. Holy
I
crap!
don't exactly know. I don't exactly know who to blame for that. I'm not necessarily like all
Did
the
you
way.
see that article that Danielle sent us?
I saw it. I didn't get to read it.
It was basically about the NFL sent over like a waiver that if he had signed it, it would sign away some of his injury settlements or whatever. Basically, like sign away some of his player rights if he signed it. I guess like the NFL sent it to a separate lawyer for a separate firm than what they normally work with to have them drafted up, and they sent it over to Cap, and I guess it was worded differently. So Cap's lawyers told him not to sign it.
Why don't they just let him play?
Yeah, so then he moved it to a high school in Arizona.
And only 8
not
of the
in Atlanta,
25
yeah.
teams that were there like got to actually like.
I mean,
see
like,
it.
yeah, they fucked him anyway, having it on a Saturday and then not
Yeah,
allowing media to cover it.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Well, it depends on who you believe in that part. But then there's
I'm
some
gonna
people.
believe Cap.
There's some people who are saying like, even some analysts are saying that like Cap would rather be a martyr than a.
Yeah.
But then he's wearing like a Kunta Kinte shirt, which is from Roots, you know.
See, I'm torn because like
I don't know. There's just like a lot of
I
weird
think the
stuff
NFL
both
is
ways.
I think the NFL is dirty, but also I I don't I don't know because he settled for only for $3 million, his collusion case, and that doesn't make me feel very good about him.
I also don't know, like, let's just say some team said, yes, we want you on our team. It sounds good. We noticed that you can still throw the ball, but we don't want to take, like, let's just say the Vikings, who have 0 cap space, say, look, we want you to come and we want you to be a backup, and maybe after this year, we can get rid of Cousins and you can have a chance to start.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, all we can guarantee you is like veteran minimum. Do you think he'd be like, yeah, sure, or would he be like, fuck no, I want more money?
I think he wants more money.
Exactly. Which to me is
Yeah.
like, you don't want back in the NFL, you just
Yeah.
want more money.
I can't imagine he'd want back in the NFL after everything that's happened.
Well, see, and that's the thing. Then this whole thing was a show from both sides.
I know.
Like, obviously, he wouldn't have done this at all if he like.
I think the most sense is honestly him going to the Patriots.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Like, what teams do you think would tolerate stuff like what he does? I mean, okay, no, let me back up because I don't even. That left a bad taste in my mouth.
Mm.
Because, like, the only thing he did was take a fucking knee,
Yeah.
right?
So
and
did
Eric
Martellus
Reed
Bennett,
does
and
that.
he was on the Patriots.
And Marshawn Lynch never stood up. Always sat on the bench when the anthem. And he'd been doing that, like, for years. And nobody said shit until Cap, like, took a knee.
Oh man, Colin Kaepernick to the Denver Broncos. I'm saying.
Maybe. Well, is it because Joseph hates him?
Yeah.
You're cruel. No, Cam Newton.
Oh, that's right, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
No,
to the
Cam Newton to
Broncos.
the Bears, man.
Yeah, that's what he says. That's what he said. Oh man, jokes. Anyway, so I don't know what to think. Yeah, obviously the NFL tried to fuck him over pretty well with some of those like really sleazy weird things that they were doing. But at the same time, he also wasn't doing himself any favors with some of the things that were going
Yeah,
on.
I
too.
think they both. I think both sides are just fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I can't. So at this point, I can't tell if it's all like some show, or, I mean, it could also be that the NFL knows that it's some sort of show, and they're like, yeah, whatever, we'll put you on Saturday, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, whatever. What they should have done though, if they did know it was a show, is like give him every single thing that anybody would get.
Mm. I saw one scouting report that said
If they were smart.
his strong arm his arm was elite, but and then I saw another one that said he should be on a roster as at least as a backup.
Yeah.
But he's basically he's average.
Oh, what has he been listening to this podcast?
Maybe.
Has that analyst just been getting all his juice from this juice?
Oh shit.
Because
maybe
we've
we
been
could-
saying that for years.
We're probably worth the squeeze.
Indeed, we are.
Oh man, you went from White
I'm
Claw
very
to
squeezable.
Bush.
I said I'm very squeezable.
Oh. Oh.
Well, oh, okay. Let's talk about the brawl.
Yes, I do. I have.
I have opinions.
I have
Nick, too.
opinions as well. I have opinions. I have opinions.
I got opinions.
What are your opinions, dog?
Shit,
don't lay those opinions on me.
I got opinions.
I'm a little
So-
drunk.
I'm tired. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I only slept for like 4 hours last night.
Jeez.
It
You should have
happens.
slept for more.
I'd like to, but I couldn't.
Uh,
I had an interview today, so I was thinking about all that shit.
what? All that shit?
Yeah.
I thought you
And
said,
I also started
I
thinking
thought you
about-
said Alicia.
No, what?
Oh, I had an interview the next day, so I couldn't
Oh, I'm always thinking about
talk
Windmill.
about Alicia.
I also kept thinking about Bella's death. But anyway,
That's random.
what were you?
Oh, I was thinking of that
About getting Burger King.
that white dog, not the white dog, the dog you had for a little bit but had to put down.
Oh, Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't remember the name.
Oh, it's fine.
Anyway,
What the fuck were we talking about?
oh, the brawl.
Yes. Wow. You got opinions.
I got Okay, you tell me your opinions first.
Mason Rudolph should be suspended a game.
Yes, at least.
Yeah. He started the whole fucking
He
fight.
did.
He started it. Miles Garrett finished it.
Like, Rudolph. You following me?
Yeah.
Rudolph, they said it was kind of a late hit.
Rudolph
and
the
then-
red-faced dealer.
And then Miles Garrett was kind of, yeah, nice.
Thanks.
And Miles was kind of just sitting there, right, on him. And then he tried to get up, but then Rudolph tried to take his helmet off.
Yeah, he tried
Tried to
lifting.
take Garrett's helmet off, and Garrett just stood up because he's a man, and then he reached down and just yanked Rudolph's helmet off, right, and that's when shit went crazy. But then Rudolph came after him.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
And then Garrett swung it like a weapon.
Yeah, which
That probably wasn't the best
no,
move.
I mean obviously in all of this that was the worst thing that happened, and that's the dumbest thing that happened. It
Mhm.
should never have happened.
Was it
Because
DeCastro?
he could have murdered that guy.
Oh,
with
yeah,
that helmet.
dude.
Like.
Oh, yeah. Was it DeCastro the guy that was kicking Garrett in the
Pouncey.
head? Pouncey? Okay.
So in the end, Miles Garrett is suspended at least for till the end of the season, if not more. It's indefinitely,
Yeah.
right? And then let's see, Rudolph got fined.
Yeah, it's an undisclosed amount.
Yeah, and Pouncey and Larry Ogunjobi, who is a
Gunby was one
defensive
game.
player.
Pouncey was 3 games.
Oh, I thought Pouncey and him only got one. Well,
Pouncey was 3. Unless he appealed and he got 1.
maybe because I saw.
I
Whatever
saw,
I saw
this was
earlier.
the other day when it was all announced. That's
Right,
what I'm
exactly.
remembering.
And that's what I thought too, but then the thing I read today said 1, so I was like, I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah, Rudolph should definitely get suspended. But then, I think Pittsburgh's a slippery slope with the NFL because they're a high market team, and you can't take out the quarterback.
So, Gujumbi Ogunjobi suspension has been upheld, but his fine was rescinded.
Okay.
Garrett,
I didn't even see what he did.
Miles Garrett, he had one game.
Yeah, but I didn't see what he did.
Oh, he pulled
he's-
someone to the ground.
Or did he smoke? Is he the one that smoked Rudolph after the fact?
I'm not sure. I
Because
thought it was
Rudolph got
him.
hit with the.
I thought it was him dragging someone to the ground or something.
Okay, because Rudolph got hit by the helmet, and then he went off somewhere else, and someone just smoked him.
Yep, he was guilty of pushing a helmetless Rudolph to the ground at the tail end.
Yep.
So, and then Miles Garrett's appeal and Pouncey's rulings have still not been released. So right now, they're still suspended indefinitely and suspended 3 games.
Okay. Yeah, and then Rudolph came out today saying he doesn't have any ill will towards Garrett, and he said it wasn't he wasn't representing the Steelers the right way.
Oh, both teams got fined $250,000 as well.
Which is nothing.
Yeah, I know. It's concessions at one little shop.
Yeah, or they just won't give any kids Christmas presents this year in a giveaway.
I saw I saw that article last Friday after the day after, and my Boston coworker even said the same thing, where it was just like he's thinking about filing assault charges, and then my coworker's like he'd get away with it too. He should file assault charges, and I was like, no, he's not gonna file assault charges because it's gonna be like he started it, so it's just gonna be like it's gonna look bad on Rudolph, and also it's just a fucking game. People get heated about it, and then it came out later Friday that he wasn't gonna file assault charges.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's no reason to do that shit.
You weren't injured.
You weren't
You
injured.
started
You were the
it.
one who was instigating it. It's like, what do you think's gonna happen with sometimes when people get they start seeing red and shit,
Mhm.
and the guy's so much bigger than you.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe he tried picking a fight with Miles Garrett.
I mean, good on him as far as being a tough guy or whatever, but yeah, just that you got your helmet taken off, your offensive lineman separated him from you, end it there. Don't be a.
Was it you who were watching in the background and you mentioned about roid rage?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh.
How'd that taste?
No, fine. It was looking from here to here that was slow.
Wow.
Wow.
So Mike Thomas is on track for 150 catches, 1,825 yards, and 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah,
right
I like
now
Mike
on
Thomas.
my fantasy team.
I wish he wasn't on the Saints, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this kind of goes into a thing. Excuse me. This goes into a thing from later. But Baltimore to me is starting to feel like they're the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be jumping on the bandwagon with everybody else, but at the same time, they destroyed Houston, and Houston was supposed to be a top tier team.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those things where someone just needs to find a way to shut down Lamar Jackson.
Well, here's the thing, nobody's been able to figure out the magic formula that will work every time against Lamar Jackson. You'd think they would because people know how to stop Wilson. It's just sometimes you can't, and they're very similar. But I don't know. In the power rankings, the Ravens are number 1. I actually wrote that sentence before I wrote the power ranking sentence. So I wasn't just copying them. Shut up. Also, here's the thing about the Raiders draft, which is Max Crosby, Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow, Clelin Ferrell, who's the number 1 overall or 4? No,
Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell. You're right. There was a crazy stat about them. The Raiders 2019 rookie class are first in rush yards, receptions, yards from scrimmage, TDs, and sacks.
For rookies?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it could be because they have so many.
Yeah.
But
I'm not willing to admit that the Raiders are good yet.
they're an anomaly to me.
Yeah, I don't know how they're winning games.
They are. I don't.
But I don't think
We beat them.
I don't think they're a team that could beat the Ravens or even the
No.
Patriots probably.
No. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting. Like they had a. That's old Mike Mayock is your GM.
Mm-hmm.
All he does is like freaking scout players from the womb.
I wonder who my say what pick of the week's gonna be.
That's a good question. No spoilers.
I know. I'm glancing now.
Dak won NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Did you mention
Yeah, I
that?
did see that. I also I thought about going with Gallup, Michael Gallup as my. He had like 103 yards or whatever in the first half. He was killing it.
Okay, so get this. San Francisco's been kind of wavering a little bit, right?
Mhm.
They got their first loss against.
Oh, I thought they were gonna lose against the Cardinals.
Right, they almost did. Who'd they actually lose to? The Patriots, right?
No, I didn't
Right.
think it was the Patriots.
No, it wouldn't have been
The
because
Seahawks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now coming up, San Francisco has to play Green Bay, all right, and then Baltimore, all right,
Yeah.
and then New Orleans, all right. Now you got to think that they're going to lose at one, if not all of those games.
Yeah.
Like they're still
I
good.
do
Like
think
don't
they-
get me wrong, I still think they're a really
But I think
good
you're right. I
team.
do think they'll lose all. I think they might lose all three of those games.
They're going to lose at least one.
Oh, but the fact that the Packers are going to San Fran, that I think they'll probably win that game. But I think they'll lose two of the three.
Honestly, I hope they beat freaking Green Bay. I mean,
Yeah, me
give
too.
Give me a break. They'll be tied with them, but they'd win the tiebreaker. There's an article about people who need to retire. I'm going to say a name, you say yes or
Okay.
no.
Let's do this.
Michael Crabtree.
He hasn't retired?
No,
Where is he?
I don't know.
No, because who cares? Like, yes.
Yeah, well, just
Yes.
Joe Flacco.
Yes.
Jason Witten.
No. Bitch.
Darren Sproles.
Yes. I think he will.
I think he
was gonna
will too.
retire
Yeah, I
last
think it's
season.
like, yeah, I think.
He was put on
Pretty
IR.
sure, didn't he put on a Twitter announcement saying it's been a wild ride and everyone supported me?
Yeah, see, I thought he said he was going to go after the season.
This is a list from Bleacher Report, by
Yeah.
the way. Vernon Davis.
No, he's still playing all right. He gets injured a lot now, though.
If you have a roster spot and you think that you could use like an extra tight
It's a nice veteran. He's the kind of with like Witten. Like he's a good veteran player. He's not going to play all the time, but he'll help develop your young tight ends.
Right.
Like I think Witten's helping Blake Jarwin quite a bit.
Yeah, probably. Danny Amendola.
Nah, he's playing all right.
Phillip Rivers.
I actually wanted to talk to you about Phillip Rivers. So Phillip Rivers is a free agent this season, and he has not looked good this season.
Phillip Rivers is on my Guess Who Sucks list this week.
Yeah,
He had 4 picks.
I honestly,
Although, to be honest, he was trying to gun them back into that game.
I don't think he needs to retire, but I do think he needs either a change of scenery or more help around him.
He definitely needs more help around him. And I shouldn't say he guess he sucks. I mean, but like
I think he
in
needs
fantasy wise, like it's not good. His whole situation is not
I
good.
haven't watched enough Chargers games to figure out if he needs more weapons or if he needs a better offensive line.
AB. Maybe with one comes the other. With
Yeah.
a better offensive line, maybe.
And you were saying A-B, not Antonio Brown, right?
No,
A-B.
no, not
Okay,
Antonio
good.
Brown.
I didn't
Fuck
think
that.
so.
Um,
Did you see he issued he apologized on Twitter to Bob Kraft and the Patriots?
Yeah, well, he's gonna be like, yeah, fuck you, and then he's gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, and then he's gonna be like, oh, fuck you, and then he's
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry.
He is
I
a
wanna be in the
fucking
NFL.
whack
Fuck
job.
the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great to be a Patriot. I appreciate the effort. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got mental problems.
I don't think he'll play for another team.
I mean, I wouldn't sign him. He's got mental problems.
Yeah, dude.
The last one is Eli Manning.
Yes.
I think
He
so.
should have retired 2 years
Although
ago.
think about him as a backup, right? That's not so bad.
He'd be good as someone to like maybe mentor somebody, but
To
I don't.
quack mentor somebody.
But he hasn't really done much for
I'm gonna have to have
Danny
a
Dimes.
squeegee for that counter scene. Uh,
Probably wise.
by the way, someone who wasn't on this list that kind of surprised me a little bit was Franklin Gore.
No, he's still playing. Like
Yeah, but Devin Singletary's starting to kind of take over.
But I think
some of
I think it's gonna be that point in his career where he'd probably get. I'd give him one more season as like a backup. I think he'd be a good change of pace backup. He's still playing pretty well.
Seems fine to me.
Yeah.
Keep us in as long as he wants, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. He's 36.
Yeah, bro.
I would
So
not.
isn't Darren Sproles like 36 too?
Yeah, but he
somebody
keeps
else?
getting injured.
Yeah. There's a video of him doing boxing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Frank Gore, and it was bananas.
I also love the fact that he's like number 4 in rushing or whatever, and he's still playing. Like that's cool.
So it's kind of rare anymore to see someone on that list
Yeah.
actually playing.
I like that I've
For
been
some.
able to see him, like, see those games where he makes that. And obviously, I'm not watching that whole game. It's a red zone thing. But, like,
It's also Bills. You're not gonna
yeah,
watch
I
any
know. I
Bills
don't really
games.
want to watch the Bills.
Power rankings, bottom
Bitch.
5.
Bottom.
Cincinnati,
Yep.
Washington,
Yeah.
Giants, Miami, and the Jets.
Who do you think is worse?
Miami and the
The
Jets.
Bengals or the Redskins? Because I think those are the 2 worst teams in the
Bengals.
NFL. You think the Bengals is worse than the Redskins?
Yes.
Oh, I would put
The
the Redskins
Bengals are a
worse.
friggin' train wreck.
Yeah,
They can't do anything, and it feels like they should be able to, but they can't, which makes it even worse in my opinion.
that's true. They should have traded AJ Green. But
If you stack the roster like top to bottom with the Bengals and the Redskins, I feel like the Redskins probably have the worst roster. But the Bengals can't do shit.
yeah.
Like that's horrible.
I think it's
got frickin' what's his
but I
dick
think it's
playing
a
at
Redskins like
quarterback?
the ownership and the roster. Like their roster is garbage.
Well, don't waste number 1 pick on them then. I think with a number 1 pick, maybe the Bengals might be slightly better.
Yeah.
With the Redskins, they probably piss it away. Plus, they have Haskins. They're not going to draft another quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
So
They'll need to draft an offensive lineman.
so they don't need the number 1 pick because the number 1 pick in Cincinnati is going to be a quarterback, like guaranteed.
Yeah. Or they'll go for a wide receiver. Or running back.
No, number 1 overall pick. It's going to be Joe Burrows. I will give you $10.
No, I was talking
you
about
will give
the
me
Redskins. Like if they
$10
don't
right now.
have, if they don't have like the first pick, like I'm sorry, I was talking about the Redskins. Their first pick is if it's not a quarterback, what position would go?
Well, they're going to lose. I would assume they're going to lose Razorback Williams in some way, shape, or form because that guy will never play for them again for good reason.
Yeah, he said he's not going to. They've taken millions of dollars away from him, and he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I know. I kind of love it.
He had cancer.
Yeah.
And they told him that it wasn't cancer, but it was clearly cancer. Well, I shouldn't say clearly. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not
But
doctors.
like he went to. What'd you say?
We're not doctors.
Oh, I thought you said we're not judges.
We're not judges either.
We're not judges. We couldn't judge if that was cancer or not, like judges do. Top, I should say. Baltimore,
Ooh.
San Francisco, New England, New Orleans, and Seattle.
Where's the Cowboys on that list? Is it still like 14?
I'm getting to that,
Okay,
asshole.
I'm sorry. Eesh.
Minnesota
Some
is ranked 8th,
11? Oh.
up from 9, and Dallas is ranked 9th, up
Up
from
from
11.
11.
Is that why you're wearing that shirt?
No. Yes, it is. It was because I was wearing this one again, and I really didn't want to do 2 weeks in a row wearing this shirt.
Mm-hmm. People would assume you just wear that shirt.
I know. It's just my favorite shirt. It's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drunk.
Is that Juice? With a squeeze. Jameis Winston versus Atlanta. Hear me out.
Atlanta's defense has been pretty decent, man.
Baker Mayfield
All of a
versus
sudden.
Miami.
But Baker Mayfield's garbage.
So is Jameis Winston.
But so is Miami's defense.
Matt Breida, Kalen Ballage, Tyler Boyd, AJ Green, who's
I don't think he's gonna play.
gonna play. I heard he was gonna play. TJ Hawkinson, Cleveland defense versus Miami, and Detroit's defense versus Washington. Also,
Yeah.
Belch and Urban. Want to do picks, bitch?
Yeah.
Do you have a? Oh wait.
I had Jonathan Williams, but
Wait.
like I said,
Oh, sorry.
that's a three-headed monster right now with the Colts.
Yeah, I only like. Okay, here we go. That makes sense. It was so good.
Sorry. You sound gross. I told you I missed it. I missed this. Missed just hanging out, man.
All right, who you got?
I'm picking the fucking Cowboys to beat the Patriots. That right there is a statement pick of the week. We got beat by the Jets.
I'll allow it.
We got beat by the Jets, Jesse.
I'll allow it.
We have not beat a team with a winning record.
I'll allow it. I picked Carolina to beat New Orleans.
Maybe I believe
Just
in
say
LS.
I'll allow it, and let's move
I'll
on.
allow it. No. No, like that's a good pick, but because I don't think the Panthers will beat the Saints,
I don't
especially
think.
since it's at the Metrodome, and I think Kyle Allen is coming back down to earth.
Where?
Metrodome. Then do it again. The Superdome. I do it every
That's 2 weeks in a
time.
row.
I do it every
You
time.
call the Superdome, the Metro.
Wait, why do I care? There's a fucking
Oh, Bobby.
startled me. Booby?
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. Oh, King of the Hill.
Oh,
Good dang it, Bobby.
damn it, Bobby. Indianapolis versus Houston, Thursday night football.
Is Brissett back? Brissett was back last week. I'm gonna go the Colts. It's in Houston, but I'm gonna go the Colts.
Cool. I went Houston. Miami versus Cleveland.
Daniel! Excuse me for that yawn. Daniel, he's betting against the Colts again.
What?
You're betting against the Colts?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, by the way, Daniel, you should be thanking me because when I bet against the Colts, they win.
Yeah.
Colts, they win. I'm pissed off at them anyway.
Dolphins and Browns? Is that what you're on?
Mhm.
I think I'm going to pick the Dolphins to beat the Browns.
Wow.
Upset alert.
That could have been your statement pick of the week.
Could have been.
Detroit versus Washington.
Who are you picking? Dolphins or Browns?
Oh, Cleveland. Sorry. I thought that was it.
I'm going to pick the Lions.
All right. I picked the Lions as well. Oakland versus the Jets.
Oakland.
I'm picking Oakland as well. Giants versus Chicago. This one's going to be a frickin' barn burner.
Chicago.
Holy shit. If you guys don't turn into this one, you guys don't even like football.
That'll actually probably be the one that's on around here.
Yeah, probably. Wait, who's Green Bay playing? People are... Oh, it's Sunday night
the night
football.
game.
Yeah, it will be then. I'll watch it. Curious. I picked Chicago as well. Did you pick Chicago?
Yeah.
Carolina versus New Orleans. Carolina's my super big week.
I'll pick New Orleans.
All right. Seattle versus Philadelphia.
I'm going to pick Seattle.
Me as well. Although that might be a good game. It's in Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground is where the Seahawks used
Played most of their games.
spent most of their days.
Yep, exactly.
I really hope the Seahawks win. If the Seahawks win and the Cowboys win, oh shit, that's even further away from the Eagles.
They're not too far behind, are they?
No, they're one game behind.
You beat them though.
Yeah.
So
So
you
it's
played
like a
them
game
twice?
and a half. We've only played them once so far.
Tampa Bay versus Atlanta.
I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay is up and down, so they could
I know.
win or they could.
It is
But
100% dependent on if Jameis Winston is if famous Jameis Turnover Factory is open for business.
I picked Atlanta because they're on a hot streak. So there you go.
Yeah,
Denver
they
versus-
are. It's like they came out of their bye week and it's a completely different team.
Well, they should be a lot better than what they are. So it's
Yeah, they went to the fucking Super Bowl a few years back.
Denver versus Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I have Buffalo as well. Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati. Cincinnati.
I think Cincinnati's gonna get their first win.
Ooh, why is that not your favorite pick of the week?
Because I just figured the Cowboys beating the Patriots. But if that's a mistake, sure, man. But regardless, I'm picking the. I think they're going to get their first week.
They could division rival.
And also, the
Pittsburgh-
Steelers are fucked up, and they lost their center.
Yeah, but their defense is where it's at.
I
Like
know.
maybe AJ Green will start. And then
Losing
he'll
your
torch them.
starting center though is no big thing.
No,
No
it's
small
definitely
thing.
not. Well, I mean they have a backup quarterback to boot. Jacksonville versus Tennessee.
Jacksonville.
I have Tennessee, I guess. I have Tannehill C. Tennessee.
Tennessee. There ain't no place I'd rather be. That's a Tennessee. I'm singing the
Tennessee
Grateful
song.
Dead song. Tennessee Jed.
Dallas versus New England.
The Cowboys, motherfucker. You
Oh,
going
yeah,
down,
that's the only
windmill.
pick of the week. I have New England. Green Bay. Just move on.
How bad do you think they'll beat the Cowboys?
I don't think it'll be a bad beat. I mean, I just said I think they'll win, so I think they'll win, but I don't think. I mean, you have a chance.
I asked you this question when we were working on this, but you kind of couldn't. You weren't able to focus on both. Jimmy Garoppolo against the Packers or Dak Prescott against the Patriots? Silence.
It's tough.
I know, because Garoppolo is most likely not going to have
I don't
Sanders,
trust-
Deebo Samuels, or...
I don't trust Garoppolo.
I know,
period.
but like Dak has been playing at a really high level, but fuck it, how do you play it? How do you place him against the Patriots defense?
Right.
They're shutting people down.
Here's the thing, though. Like, they're shutting people down that were bad. Now, Baltimore walked in and just walked all over them.
It really depends on how they're going to use Dak. They haven't been using Dak's legs much, and they should be.
I would go Dak, for the
Yeah.
record. Green Bay versus San Francisco Monday Night Football.
I'm going to go San Francisco.
I also picked San Francisco.
I hope San Francisco. I would say right now it's like a 55-45 San Francisco over the Packers. It's going to be a really good game.
Plus,
or
the
close
Packers are
game.
coming off a bye.
Yeah. Fuck, I hate that shit.
I mean, San Francisco is tough. It'll be a good game, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good game to have on Sunday Night Football. Kudos to marketing. Baltimore versus the Rams Monday Night Football.
The Ravens. But I think this could be an upset game. I guess if the Rams beat the Ravens, I don't know if that's an upset game since they were in the Super Bowl last year. But how they've been playing, I think if the Rams win,
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, I think it could be an upset game.
Your bye week is your teams on bye weeks are Minnesota, Arizona, Kansas City, and the Chargers. And that's the end of the show.
Yep, see you guys. Dude!
Stop it.
Yeah. Hey guys. Oh wait, no, we'll podcast again before Thanksgiving, right?
Yes, right?
The night before Thanksgiving, right?
The news twas the night before
Are you
Thanksgiving.
leaving town? Do we need to podcast
No,
on
to
Tuesday?
the house. No, I don't think we're leaving.
Bitchin'.
Because it's on a Thursday, right? So we'll podcast on that Wednesday.
Yeah.
26th.
Champagne it up.
I don't see why
Thanksgiving
not.
special. I might have extra turkey from Sunday, so I can bring some turkey over.
No.
Turkey and champagne.
The Turk and the T and the C
Hey guys,
back together again.
listen to us anywhere podcasts are fucking available.
Yeah, bro. You could tweet at us at ProFBJuice. Hashtag Juice Nation.
Check us out. Facebook is basically the same thing. Pro Football Juice. And email us at profootballjuice@gmail.com.
Yeah, you could watch us live at twitch.tv/profootballjuice.
If
or
sorry.
watch old episodes on youtube.com/profootballjuice.
Yeah, that's what I was going to pretty much mention as well. I think that... Is there anywhere else you can watch us?
No.
Or listen to us?
No.
Cool. Thanks for Brittany joining us in studio.
The Brit.
And Bill, really.
William, yeah.
He was here for a
The
bit.
Smoky Room Films.
Thank you to Arcadian Brewing.
And to Brown.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Thanks, Brent.
weird.
Thanks to Emway.
Yeah, we usually
Emway
reverse
tuned
that.
in. Yeah, usually I say Bri, you say Emway.
Weird. Peace.
Maybe it's Deuces.
Maybe if deuces. Maybe if deuces.
I'm
Sorry.
a little drunk.
I wanted to end it.
I know. I kind of want to go to Burger King or McDonald's. It's 10:17 though. So what are you thinking? You're driving.
I get
I'm not
it.
driving.
I know. I get it.
Do you want anything?
I would
though?
probably get fries and food.
Like I pretty much just want a burger.